Be me. Want to build Wojak collection? Google Wojak Boru. First result is a weird site. Open it in Tor. Weird captcha occurs but figure safe because on Tor. Shitan of Wojaks. Check the homepage. 103,514 images. Webfuck.png. Go to posts without any filters. On the front page Wojaks of Jews. Kick.png. Out of curiosity type in trans. No results. Type in tranny. 9,360 posts. Webfuck.png. Type in nigger. 4,725 posts. Type in pedophile. 2,503 posts. Very curious now. Type in child. One of the first results is child_sexual_abuse_material. 163 posts. Click off immediately. What the actual fuck? Did I just stumble into a child porn sharing ring? Real story, but I'll green text as her. Be me. Be old. Not ready to die. But closer to the Lord as the church organ lady. Doubt God still with me. JPG. New fags want their sing group to replace me. The main youngster have broccoli hair. I thought they hate that shit. Acoustic Christian Billie Eilish is the soundtrack of my demise. Psalm 22:1. 3 months later. Group dissolves before Christmas. Turns out they were carrying a lot of drama. Pregnancy. Neighbor fights. Of course the only one that could sing was gay. Broccoli boy was outed of having nudes of one of the girl. She was a minor. Say. Could you play the next week? Since that day I'm convinced I'm the last blessed human. I'll pray for the rest of you. I'm ready to die. Be me, Air Force Cadet Academy, Class of 25. 3 Deg, Sophomore, year. Finish afternoon water survival class, nicknamed Water Haze. Get back to room, shower, change, and collapse in bed. Drift off instantly. Wake up a bit later to footsteps. Assume it is roommate. Out of corner of eye see him get into his bed. Something feels off. Actually glance over to see nobody is in the room. Suddenly realize I can't move. Hear footsteps approaching the bed. As soon as they reach the side, feel weight on top of me. Feel a wind on back of neck. I sleep sort of sideways, on my front. See curtains flapping, so tell myself it's breeze from open window. Copy Jason. Fight the paralysis for what feels like an eternity. Keep slipping into a dream where I think I've won, only to wake up still paralyzed with it on top of me. Finally break free for real. Room is still empty. Look at window and see that it's closed. Oh, that was a ghost breathing on me. It was room 6E16 in Vandy Hall, Squadron 17. In case any fellow graduates, current kid orcs are reading this. My roommate also had frequent sleep paralysis in that room, even though we never talked to each other about it until after we moved out. The girl who moved in after us mentioned she kept seeing a figure in front of the wardrobe. I never had sleep paralysis again until I moved into a room right by that room, where it would occasionally visit me again, although I was able to fight it off every time. That entire school base is brimming with ghost and demon stories. I hate that place. I'll green text it. Be me around 5 years old. Get molested by woman. Grow up around feminist era SP. Start believing that I'm evil and going to rape someone due to my early experience resulting in intrusive sexual thoughts. Don't find out women raping men is bad until I forgot it. I 11 happened. By then been neck deep in porn, so convinced myself it was just a fantasy. As 11-year-old 2 girls in my school would torture me for fun, with at least one getting clear sexual enjoyment, as she would later ask to sit on me when I was around 12. Homicidal ideation grew due to reactionary mental processes from the abuse and the repeated self-infliction through my porn usage. 11 or 12 is when I started IRC. By age 13 having sexual fantasies of raping my relatives despite my submissiveness. Almost sexually assault a girl walking home but decide not to as I step out from behind her. All this greater fuels my desire to be dominated, believing that my problem is toxic masculinity that needs to be snuffed out by a girl boss. Breaks over when I'm 16 and I find God making me able to wrestle back self-control. Still completely breaking mentally at 21. Oh, and obligatory. MFW. Ignoring other posts here because they're retarded, but let it be known I'm well exercised and used to go for walks every day. I'm above 100 IQ at least, and pagan simping is cringe. Be me, Fizzlecog, keeper of gardens. Blown into a deep cave by an unkind zephyr. Only light is the faint, sorrowful glow of my red hat, afflicted with a melancholy moss. My sole companion is a stone bearing a passing resemblance to my Uncle Borville. Relay my entire lineage to the stone. It is a captive audience. Attempt excavation with a determined snail. He abandons the endeavor. Hear voices at the cave mouth. Salvation. Cry out, hark. A humble gnome seeks parley. I offer cryptic, likely untrue, wisdom in exchange for conveyance. Silence, then retreating footsteps. The Borville stone remains silent, yet I feel its judgment. Curse the fickle hearts of men. Resume narrating my memoirs to the stone. We have reached my 7th summer. Be me 6 years old. Share a bedroom with my twin sister, one bed on either side of a long room. Feel this uncontrollable urge drag me out of my bed. Start walking towards my sister in a trance of bloodlust. With each step I knew I was doing something wrong, but couldn't stop myself. I slowly dragged my way to her bed, unhinged my mouth, and grasped onto her nose with my teeth. Blood-curdling scream. Opus. Parents sprint into the room. With their advance my grip tightened. From what I've heard, it was a good few monitors before they could unclasp my mouth. When they asked me why, all I could do was tell them that I couldn't fight the urge. I cannot imagine the assumptions they made of my future in that moment. Be me. Have 2 cats. Know their meows by heart. Cats know to meow to get let out or into rooms. Both cats in my room, we chilling. Hear cat 1, male, meow. Shuffle out of my chair, crack the door for them. They run out, I shuffle back, and run into cat 2, female. Grumble, crack the door just enough for her to slip out and immediately close it. Turn and see cat 1. Let them out without thinking. Realize I let 3 cats out of my room, when I only have 2. And there was no way for the first to get back in. The door was the only way out and I watched them slip out of it. Either the boy learned to teleport, lagged back inside the room, or I'd mistaken a ghost cat for them. Wouldn't be the first time it happened, actually, since he's gray and looks awfully similar to the ghost cats in my house, who appear as dark, cat-shaped shadows when it's dim/dark in the room. Be me. Gnome. Life is good. Someone picks me up. Turn me upside down. Lol, look at his little boots. Do not have boots. MF is looking at my feet. This happens every Tuesday. Gnome. Did you create your own secret society or are you planning of making one? Be me. Read/X/ since 2016 when I was 15. During the years I introduced several people of knowledge I collected on here. I made a secret society called Didi, it's old people in Ukrainian. We have our code names, Tesla, Blavitskia, Demiurge, Crowley. We are still active but only on internet chats and we just share books to each other. Be me. Someone complained on Reddit about J.K. Rowling saying something transphobic. I ask what they had an objection to. I get banned for sea lioning. It was my first post on that sub. Be me. Born with fangs. Need to bite people. Need to taste them. Anti-biting society. Now I'm back to hopelessly going in circles in my own head, how to escape my constant doom, which is impossible to escape.